Welcome travelers, we're there and back again with your host Eric of the West. Today we're just streaming some more Divide and Conquer, well I should say more like tonight, it's 7:43 where I'm at, Eastern Time. Campaign is still going, I would say pretty well. We're making some more progress in the war against the Dunedain. I know that we've captured at least two, let me see, are these strongholds or cities? Yeah, these are both cities, so we took both these away from the Dunedain. I may have an opportunity to just push all the way for Osul, so I think I might do that with Elrond's host. And then I'll try to take another force, if I can, over to Saloniac within the next turn or so. Over here in the west, things remain pretty quiet. The Dunedain haven't really been assembling their forces for an attack on these areas, which I'm happy for. I'm just not entirely sure how long this sort of peace will last in this area. And I'm not sure if the elves are going to become a threat in the far west. I know we've been leaving them alone for way too long. We haven't engaged them whatsoever. And then in the far south, in the war against Mordor, unfortunately, I have no choice but to withdraw from this theater of the war. Mostly because Dornornistan's army, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, Dornornistan? Such a long name. But anyways, it's mostly because of his army that financially we're paying a big price to have these troops on the field, and we're not making any real progress here. We're not pushing back at all, we're not really able to advance at all, so just defending Edoras doesn't really seem to be that strategically viable. So the one thing I'm just going to do is start sending Dornor's army all the way back to the River Isen. I know it's not really the one thing I want to do, but Rohan is just going to have to fend for itself in Onodrith and Edoras, because the numbers against Mordor are just piling up, and the situation just isn't getting any better. And if I'm forced to send more and more troops in this direction, it's just going to make any sort of progress here unlikely, because the war against the Dunedain is draining on my resources, and I need the funds to deploy more troops. Can't really do that if I'm constantly sending troops down here to the far east to deal with Rohan. So a hard decision as this is, I'm going to go ahead and start moving back to my natural borders. Sad day indeed. I'll have no choice but to do this. Once I can get this guy back in the fort, this will save us a ton on upkeep. And I'm still trying to deliver the ring via Gildor all the way to Caras Galadhon, so we should be able to take advantage of the safe roads here for now. The journey back may not be as easy. And then I still have these troops that, yeah, I need to start sending these guys elsewhere. I'll leave the catapult down here, but for now, I'm going to send you guys up north instead, because I don't really need you in the fight down south anymore. I really need you up north, so just start heading towards Beirig, and you'll stay nearby just in case. Yeah, we'll just have you keep heading south. Sorry for my sniffling. And I almost forgot, up here in the north, it looks like we've triggered another Doom stack, this time in the form of Agmar, so I'm not entirely sure where this guy's army is going. They only hold 2 regions left, so it's possible he could be heading towards Goblin Town. That's my biggest fear. But if not, then he'll likely be heading towards his last stronghold somewhere over here in the far west. Basically central Eriador, I would say. And I'm going to go ahead and have you guys build a fairground. I'll put you guys in here for now. I mean, if I really wanted to, could I just march out there and take care of him now? Possibly.
Elves, follow me. Yes, my lord.
Alright, let's bring you back to Mount Graham. We'll figure out where they're going later. And then I want you to stay up here and keep an eye on their movements.
Stopping here. No fool, send your emissary to me.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to send you over here. I need better eyes over here in case the High Elves make any sort of advancement towards the Undertowers. Now, if the High Elves open a whole new front over here, that will be a problem. I'm a bit stretched thin for troops, so trying to deploy more troops in that area is going to cost us a shiny penny. I might as well get these guys moving since there's really no point in keeping them all here, so I'm going to send you up north. Oh, and yeah, Elrond. Let's get Elrond moving. I can at least get you guys moving to Fenestrunen. That way we can reinforce our garrison there. I've got some more troops on the move. I can definitely move you guys. Yeah, let's get you moving too. I'll just kind of have you here for now. And like I said, I'm just going to send Elrond up north right now. Hopefully I don't regret this. Of course, I'm still one turn away. Alright, sorry I gotta do this, folks. It's gonna be loud. More plague. Yikes, where is it coming from? Imladris? Okay. Well, I better not get any more troops out of Imladris. That really sucks, though, because I really need this new general. Keep forgetting about Dol Guldur. Oh, darn, they're heading towards Goblin Town. Okay, well, that sucks. I was really hoping they would just head west, but we might as well take this guy out, then, if he's going to head towards Goblin Town. Problem is, I can't really get my other troops down there fast enough. I'll get another spy here. And I'm going to get you guys moving soon. Yeah, he still has some ground to cover, so this is what I'll do. We'll get as many troops as we possibly can. Let me see if I could try to retrain anybody here. Alright, we're still trying to assemble some more troops, which is good. But we have a very strong army already. I could have this guy march out and meet them. He doesn't have... Yeah, he's got some pretty good stats here as a general. It would have been better if we had one of our heroes leading these troops. But he'll do. Okay, and the Dunedain are attacking us here. Alright, that's a problem. So now we gotta get these troops out, or I could try to face them with Ecthelion. I feel like we could take them. Yeah, if I can just get some infantry out of here and Ecthelion, I could take them. Yeah, is there a better way that I can deal with this instead of laying siege to this silly place? The problem is these Dunedain are so far scattered. It's gonna be hard trying to pin them down. I'll need to increase my line of sight over here too. The woods are going to be a problem for sure, because the Dunedain kind of just pop out of nowhere.
I have nothing to say to you, scum.
Alright, sorry Rohan, but I've got to abandon that front. We can start saving a lot of money by putting this cavalry in this border fort here. Yeah, see, that already frees up a lot of our funds. And Rohan, you're just gonna have to maintain your defensive lines over here for now, because I can't do much to help you. Somehow that's still saving us a little bit more money. And then Gildor, you know the drill, keep moving. Should have had a spy up there just in case, but I think he can make it.
My lord, approaching quietly, approaching quietly, approaching quietly.
Okay, so what to do about this guy? Actually, let me check on Rohan again. Make sure they're completely out of the area. I'm going to keep one guy over here. We'll keep one spy over here, another over here in Onodrith. And I'm going to keep this guy on this bridge, because we don't really need that much line of sight. And then I'm going to start sending one of my spies northwards to help Gildor.
Elves, come follow me. Elves, come, my brothers. Yes, my lord. Elves, for the light.
And then I can put you guys in here.
Elves, my lord. Elven warriors. Swiftly.
Yeah, that frees up a lot of income for us, and that's only about a third of his total troops. A third or half his troops in garrison now, so by next turn we can get the rest of them in that border fort.
My lord.
I'll have to deal with Agmar over here since now they're able to recruit troops. But I need to start fighting the Dunedain again. I don't like sending Ecthelion this far out. I would prefer to take care of this Dunedain threat now.
Follow me. Be gone.
Yeah, it's not too much of a threat. I feel like we can deal with these guys, but one unit of infantry would be helpful, so let's get him some Marsh Wardens and some of the Highborn Phalanx to help him. Actually, just in case. Yeah, the catapults are going to be an issue. I'll get him some more of these guys.
Elven warriors. My lord. Swiftly scatter them. Send them back to their underworld. Units, await my orders. This is the way.
general lies dead.
Alright, killed off their captain. Good news. Alright, they're done. Let's hit the siege equipment now. Alright, good work, lads. Oh, God, my allergies. I can't stop sneezing. Yeah, this stubborn cavalry won't go away. Alright, that was good. Let's get out of there, guys. Come on, you couldn't just go around them?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Nope. Nope. Get back. These damn wardens are ticking me off.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all... No!
We protect the Elven lands.
Okay, we received a trait increase because of that. +3 to troop morale. +4 to command. And... okay, nice. Alright, you'll head back to Hobbiton. Help maintain the peace there.
Elven warriors, for the light. My lord.
Approaching quietly. Your orders? Yes. My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
Might be time to send some troops back for retraining.
Yes, my lord.
But first I'll retrain the Marsh Wardens, get some more Highborn Phalanx moving. We do have a lot of troops over here I could move elsewhere.
My lord. Swiftly. Elven warriors.
I think I'd like to get you guys moving towards Cor Willishar. Because if I can keep you guys in that area, at least you'll be halfway to where I need you if there's any more fighting. Yeah, we should keep a lot more troops here.
Come, my brothers.
It's too bad I can't get any mercenaries here. Okay, an Ison run. Probably best we get you moving on the Royal Casern. That way, if we have that built, let me see here. This will give us access to... Yeah, we actually get some decent infantry and archers here. And then Durwath. Yeah, Durwath could use another upgrade like that. But that won't happen for a while. I'll just keep it quiet over here for now.
Elves, for the
Yeah, I
light.
can't move you guys anywhere else, so just stay where you are.
Elves,
And I still need to move these troops too. I think I'll head... Let me see here. Yeah, I'll have you head towards the Under Towers for now.
Onward! At ease!
elves,
And then Elrond. What am I going to do with you, Elrond? Well, you might as well just besiege this place. Not much you can really do.
elves, assail them! Put them down! Keep them off balance! For the light!
I wonder if I can send the Sons of the Fallen back for some more retraining. I can definitely get the cavalry over here.
Come and get me, coward.
Swiftly!
Approaching quietly. Yes, my lord.
And I'm going to keep one guy down over here for now.
As you wish.
Come, my brothers!
I should get this guy out here to build some border forts.
Scout the area! We will need that one! Onward!
Alright, that's the last one you're going to build.
Need that one!
And head back home.
Elven warriors!
I think I'll have you head up towards Elrond, because Elrond really needs cavalry. Yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll merge you guys and you guys. Give Elrond some much needed cavalry. And then the rest will stay here. Actually, I might send you guys back for retraining. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. And then you guys will just chill in here. I don't see much of a need to go after these guys now. Especially since I can't really afford to send a general out at the moment. I need them as governors for the income. Alright, next turn we'll take Ostul. And then this guy over here. Yeah, you'll just need to keep an eye on the north.
Approaching quietly, my lord.
Because I know the Dunedain will be sending over way more troops in this direction. It's hard to really tell because of this vast wilderness, so... This will be a challenging war due to the wilderness. So ambushes and counterattacks are going to be a consistent problem throughout this campaign. I'll likely have to fight that Angmar Doomstack now that I think about it. Better that I fight them now before they get to Goblin Town, and then I have a bigger problem on my hands. Yeah, is this plague really ruining my economy? Probably. Okay, so recruitment-wise, we have a bunch of new troops now. And I'm going to have to march out and stop this guy, so we're definitely going to have to deal with him now. At least I can send the spy out and know for sure what I'm dealing with. Yeah. Casualties will be high. I'm probably looking at 30 to 40% losses altogether.
Yes, my lord. Onward!
Alright, they've taken Edoras, no surprise there.
Follow me.
I'm going to need all of you guys to move over to this fort. And then you can move over here and just chill there for now. I think I'll get the rest of this cavalry back to Orthanc. Yeah, there we go. So that does free up a lot more money for us. And I'll need to send you guys back for retraining somewhere. The rest of you guys are fine. Even the catapult is okay. But I'll bring this back down here to help out. And then you guys just kind of chill. You know, I need to figure out what to do with these troops, because we do have to go on the offensive somewhere in this area.
Yes, my lord. Yes. As you wish. Without question. Yes.
Okay, nothing there that I can see so far.
Come, my brothers.
Let me see if I can try to force these guys out into an open battle. Yes, that would help. Actually, yeah, that doesn't really help, does it? Because then I'm only fighting these two guys and not the garrison itself. That's not going to help me. So annoying. The garrison's right there. They should automatically come out to help, but they're not. Probably just better off attacking the place myself and then deal with them later.
Sire.
Okay, let's see what it would look like if...
For the light! For the light! Elves! Elven warriors! Elves!
I'm going to send you guys out, and then Elrond moves in and attacks. How bad would it be if he just does it? Yeah, heroic victory, only 96 troops lost. I'll take that.
Guard this area. For the light! Onward!
And I can get some reinforcements up to Elrond, because we have a huge garrison in Tirthawen. Though it would be nice if I could besiege Saloniac. I mean, we have some extra troops here that we could use. And Enedwyth covers this border over here, so we don't have to worry about any attacks coming from the north or west here. So I think that's what I'll do. We definitely have some money freed up, so I am going to send all of these troops out on a new campaign. You guys will start moving out. Yeah, if Kiryatan leaves, we lose a lot of money here, but I really need him as general. Yeah, I'll take the risk. Let's get these guys moving.
Yes, my lord. Elven warriors. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Onward! Follow me, my lord.
Yeah, because if I can get this army towards Saloniac with Kiryatan at the head of this army, that would be magnificent.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna put you guys...
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
I kind of miss being... I miss that we used to have like a border fort over here, but that's only in like the EUR, I believe, so... No more additional forts over here, sadly. And then, as for Elrond, you're just going to kind of sit cozy here for a while. There's not a terrible amount I'd like for you to do right now. But taking Osul is very important to this war. Because now if we can secure our northern flank, this will allow us to easily encircle Saloniac and take it. And then eventually we can start the march towards Bree, because the Dunedain are going to be too far away up here to really do anything about it for a long time.
Approaching quietly. Approaching
Yeah, I don't see any other Dunedain movement up here. That's good.
Yes, my lord.
And taking Bree would help us out because it's a valuable region. Lots of wealth. But we do have to fight Agmar next, so let me go ahead and save this because this is going to be a doozy. We'll have to send out the whole garrison to help with this. And then some. And then I'm going to make sure these guys are able to participate. Can they fit in this army? We can only take like 4 more units. I might leave the Marsh Wardens behind. Yeah, they're too few in number. I'll send you back. And then the rest, let's do this. It's just a shame that I just don't have any cavalry to give them. That's the biggest problem. All of my cavalry is far too distant to assist.
Elven warriors.
My lord.
Alright, Latesh, 6 more turns. Not worried about them. Let's send the spy back down here.
My lord. My lord.
Alright, you need to keep an eye on this region here.
Approaching quietly.
My lord. Yes.
I'm going to start putting this cavalry over here. Nope, nothing I can do there. And who is this guy? Suiothan? I think I'll just refer to him as Sui. Or Sui.
Yes, my lord. My lord. For the light. Yes, my lord. Elves.
I'll need to get these guys moving too.
For the light.
Might be better if I send the champions in instead.
By the light of Elbereth.
And then how far can you guys get to really help?
Yes, my lord. Onward, elves.
My lord.
Sire. Onward. Elven warriors. Come on. Come, my brother. Engage.
And what's the range on these guys? 200 meters? Alright, so barely 200, 190. They don't have a whole lot of archers. The trolls will be a problem. But the Warg Riders and their Northguard, yeah, the Guardians of Karn Doom. These will be the biggest threats on the battlefield.
Fight to the end.
Now, we'll just have to be wary about where our reinforcements are coming from. Oh, I do like this battlefield so far. This is perfect, because more than likely Agmar is going to be attacking us. Alright, I'm going to keep Eregion warriors on both sides here, because they are the ultimate troll killers. Now, I'll have to keep... Yeah, I'll keep you guys up front. Keep the Eregion warriors on my flanks over here. Keep the general back here. The cavalry is going to be a big threat since we don't really have a whole lot of anti-cav units, so this will be a little tricky. I think I'll keep you guys over here instead, because you're one of the few units that can take on cavalry pretty well. Oh, so now we have a gap here, unfortunately.
Ready, elves. This is the way. Elves, over here. Help you fight this war. Ready, elves. Keep your wits. Keep your wits sharp. As one.
Alright. Need you guys to get into battle right away. Oh, we got 2 trolls. 2 trolls are down. Alright. I need you guys to hit this missile cavalry. Okay? No joke. The wargs have to be nullified. Actually, don't fire, don't fire. Hold your fire. Gotta wait till the trolls come in. Yeah, you guys gonna have to really hurry up. Crap. Okay, okay. Unleash hell! Crap, my Eregion warriors are in trouble. Alright, yep, they're in trouble. You guys are holding.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Alright, let's surround this cavalry and neutralize them. These trolls are ravaging our ranks. I need to get my infantry in there. Alright. What's going on over here? Okay, I need you guys up here now. Get in range. Who are you still fighting? Okay, that's good. Now get up here. Our Eregion warriors are getting completely neutralized. That's not good. They're getting deleted over here. Badly. I better pull my general back so he doesn't get himself killed. Annoying Asgardians. Yeah, we're barely holding the center together. Their numbers are putting a lot of pressure on us. Come on, is this cavalry gone yet? Yes, they are. Perfect. Alright, now you need to start rolling in on those troops. Now that their cavalry's gone, let's move on with the next phase and hit these guys hard on their flanks. Alright, they're broken. That's good. That's good. Let's bring these troops back over here. Alright, you got to fall back. Alright, they're about to break.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, got our general out of there. Perfect. Archers still have a shit ton of arrows. What are we doing over here, guys? Come on, use up your arrows. Yeah, our champions are getting completely deleted. Our Eregion warriors are almost gone. Except you guys are doing fabulous over here. Great job. The other guys just completely got mauled. That's my fault. They got completely surrounded. But now I gotta deal with these annoying-ass trolls. Yeah, I better get you out of there. I need these thralls to just retreat already. I thought I had them broken for a moment, but their general must have rallied them. Come on, Avengers, move in. We gotta break these lines now. Alright, just fall back for me. You guys need to get closer and start shooting down these archers. Alright, all archers aim for the center. Fortunately, we were able to keep casualties very low in this battle, so our loss is way lower than I thought they would be, but defending an uphill position does help in this situation. Alright, now I just need to get the rest of these guys to break. Surprisingly, we have not killed their general yet, so where is this guy? Where is he fighting still? Where is his general? Now, if the general gets away, that's a big problem, because that means a good portion of his troops will end up recovering from this battle, so I don't want that to happen.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Yeah, but where is he? That's the question. Alright, let's make sure we get this guy.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Perfect. Alright. Marvelous. Lord Gustavo. Dead. Not gonna be much of a sequel for these guys, so we'll let the rest of this play out. Oh yeah, let's catch these guys. Come on, elves. You're faster than them. You can catch up to them. I know you're tired. But they're even more tired. Let's see if we can intercept these guys. Somehow he's surviving all those shots. Oh, nope, he died. Okay. That's enough right there.
This is a clear victory.
So we suffered 388 losses here. 14% losses altogether. Not bad. Job well done.
They will not see us in the...
So with the Doom Stack destroyed, this gives us a free hand in the north again.
Elves, come, my brothers.
Sadly, I can't get any of these troops back towards Mount Graham.
For the light.
But we'll build a border fort here. Why not?
Warriors.
I'll just have to send these troops back for retraining next turn. Yeah, it's a good thing we're allies with Enedwaith. A lot of troops they're amassing over there. How's culture looking? 13%. We gotta change that, so let's get an art gallery in here. Be nice if I could send some troops up north.
Sire.
Aye.
Scatter them. Elves, for the light.
Alright, I'm gonna send Elrond's army out. Yeah, I'll take that. 90, I'll take that. That scatters the Dunedain completely.
Yes, my lord. For the light. Onward. By the light of Elbereth. Follow me. Elves.
Aye, sire. My lord.
Elven warriors.
My lord.
Yes, my lord. Elves. For the light. Yes, my lord. Elves. Elves. Come on. Elven warriors.
And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get some troops marching north.
My lord.
We'll need some cavalry and archers.
Yes, my lord.
Some of these guys would help.
Elves.
Get you guys moving up this way.
Ready, elves.
And then the cavalry, still okay. But I'm going to move one guy this way. See what it looks like over here. Yeah, because the road to Bree is pretty clear at the moment. That's good. Would like to see what's going on over here a bit more. And I can move this cavalry now too, so let's get you moving up north. And then I think I might send back some of this cavalry back for retraining. Depends though. Alright, let's end this turn. That was exciting. So, we defeated the Agmarum Doomstack. We have taken Ossul and consolidated our hold over it. And the road to Bree could not be any clearer. Oh, we put some more troops in a fort. That's going to save us some money. I forgot about the west again. Now, if Rohan really needs the help, I will rush out to send troops to help defend Onodrith if I can, but that's about the extent of my help at the moment. Until I know the Dunedain are down to, like, maybe, like, 2 regions left, then I'll send down way more troops. But the war against the Dunedain needs to take priority, because the Dunedain are in our way in destroying the High Elves.
Stay in the trees.
Alright, money is doing great. Now we have a lot more income, which means we can deploy more troops, send them in other directions. Though I do find these guys kind of annoying. I wish they would just bugger off.
For the light. Elves. Swiftly. Come, my brothers. Take it for the elves.
There you go.
Lands will be safe once more.
Bugger off.
My lord.
Elven warriors.
Alright, now we still have a pretty impressive force here. So I'll use these troops to besiege Weathertop. Could just attack these guys now, honestly. Yeah, we'll hold out. How long can they hold out for? 3 turns? Okay.
Yes, my lord. Onward!
And our spy network, we're going to be a bit stretched with our line of sight. I don't think we should expect anything coming in this direction. It should be directly from Noldor of Eregion, so if anything, we should keep an eye on this road in particular. Let's have you build a militia garrison. And with the troops available here, let's get you moving to the front. Cavalry first. Let's get you all the way up to Tirthuin. Oh, I forgot about Kiryatan. Darn it. Okay, that was stupid of me. Alright, let's get you over here then, shall we? Because I want Kiryatan to start moving on to Saloniac. They do have a strong garrison here, but no clear commanders. I could always send troops to help them besiege it too.
Follow me.
I think I'll send the Sons of the Fallen back for some retraining. I think it would just make sense we go this way. That's a safer direction. If I need to, I can send some troops back for retraining over there. Armorer. Yeah, let's do armor. Let's do that. Let's see. Who can be sent back for retraining? It's primarily my Eregion archers. But I do need to boost the culture in Osul so I can turn this into a frontline city. So let me leave one guy here, so we have 2 then. I'm going to have you move down here, keep an eye on them. And I'm just going to have you start rushing forward towards these guys.
Scout the area. At ease. Elves.
I'll keep you guys close by, just in case. And then I'm going to have you start moving forward in a bit. Yeah, let's get the Legion Shield Guard moving. We might as well just keep these troops on the field because it would just take them way too long to get back for retraining. It's kind of a waste of time. And that time we can already have a brand new unit ready to go. I am a little worried about what these guys are going to do over in Goberdrain, so I have to constantly keep tabs on this northern route. How many of these troops kind of get retrained in Mount Graham? Ooh, Mount Graham is looking... Oh, wait. It'll get better. One more turn, and we can start getting some good troops over here. I think I could send you guys back. Let me see. Let me see who I can group up first.
Yes, my lord. Sire. Elves.
Yeah, you guys suffered a lot of casualties.
Yes, my lord.
So it kind of makes sense to do a bit of an exchange here.
Ready, elves. By the light of Elbereth.
Archers suffered some casualties. All in all, not too bad. It's only a few units that we have to send back for retraining. And then what can we get here? Oh, I can get these guys retrained. Perfect.
My lord.
So it makes sense to send you guys to Mount Graham, because by next turn I can get you retrained.
Yes, my lord.
And then I'll send you guys up here too.
Onward, elves.
And then the City Watch we'll send back to Morvatarth.
Follow me.
You guys too, and then you guys as well.
Onward.
Perfect. Yeah, so you guys will be totally ready to move by next turn.
Elven warriors.
I don't see much of a need. Actually, you know what I will do? I'll send you back for sure, and then we'll get most of these troops moving in this direction. I could probably send these guys back to help Eladon, or Elruhir, I mean, because then Elruhir can besiege Goblin Town and eventually take it.
Elven warriors.
So here's what I'll do.
The light. Elven warriors.
You will stay in Mount Graham and get retrained. The rest of you will head back towards Morvatarth. And I'm going to give... Let me see. Do we still have Plague here? I can't remember if we do. We'll wait one more turn just to make sure. But I will go ahead and send these guys forward to help with Elrond here. Because if we can take Goblin Town, I'll give it to the dwarves right away. Okay, keep a spy over here, especially around the Hornburg. Yeah, let's get you guys retrained there. That'll help us out. And then I'll do the same with you, and then the catapult. Can we get catapults here? No, we can't. I think Orthanc does, right? Yeah, I can send you back to Orthanc. So, catapults move up north.
Follow me.
And then Gildor. Gildor is so close. Let's get you here now.
Scout the area.
Perfect. And then I think I'll hire some mercenaries next turn.
Elven warriors.
Alright, things are looking good. Let's just do a backup autosave just in case. Now to help out Rohan, I think we're just gonna have to go back to being a makeshift cavalry force. Because it's really the only way that I can get to Rohan to help them out where needed. In a very, very quick period of time. I can't really rely on infantry anymore, and because Dornor is not a cavalry unit, I'll just have to keep him in the border fort for now. Actually, it would just make sense if he just continues running Orthanc, because he's making us a lot of money up there. And then this dude over here, I'm just going to keep you... Let's see, where can I put you where you'd actually be helpful? Yeah, it's not much I can really do with you. But I might as well send one general back east, so let's do this. I mean, west, I mean. Let's send you westwards, because I'll have you take over for Tharbad. Alright, and what are we looking at over here? Yep, we still got this place under siege. They'll have to give up in 3 turns. I could start moving these guys too. Because again, no other threats here in particular.
Elven warriors. My lord.
Yeah, I'm going to hold off on sending those troops. And since we have so much more money coming in, let's just get some more troops moving here. You're still building that. Well, you haven't even started yet. And then in Osul, let's build a military garrison is what I'm thinking, right? Was I going to do that? Actually, if Elrond's there, culture's going to go up significantly, so let's just focus on military garrison.
Elves.
And eventually, you're going to take that fort. Once we have taken it, we need to start pushing westwards as soon as we can. But I don't want to move west until I know Saloniac has been besieged, or better yet, taken altogether. And Kiryatan should see to it. Alright, move back in this direction. Keep an eye on our friends over here. Make sure they're not under threat of attack soon. And I gotta do something with these extra troops.
Reinforcements.
Oh, wait. The infantry. Yeah, let's send you guys back in case you come under attack. I need to send some of these guys back for retraining, so it might be best if we start this journey now for some of them.
For the light.
Or at least... Yeah, that's not good. Seeing the elves up here in Oscalan just makes me even more infuriated. Because it's getting to the point where they're going to rebuild all the strength that they've lost, losing all their territory in the east. So it's like all the gains that we made against the High Elves will end up being reversed if we don't do something about them soon. And the biggest problem is I can't commit the troops now. I kind of regret not sending a bigger army way back then to take Thorin's Halls, because if I did, I don't think the situation would have escalated like this. Let's build a market here.
For the light.
Alright, I'm going to send you over to Mickle Delving then. Actually, just stick around there for now. I need to keep a careful eye on the High Elves, because if they move towards the Undertowers, then I need to do whatever I can to help them. But that's the other problem too. I don't have a proper diplomat to actually negotiate an alliance with them. So I don't know where that's going to go if I can't get someone out there. I'll at least get this guy moving. And I definitely need to get one of you guys moving, so let's see here. Latash, yep, 5 more turns. Don't need to worry about that for a while. I'm going to get all of my cavalry moving. Let's get them all over here. And what I'll do is I'll have Eladon lead this next force. Because I need to start attacking them in this direction. If we can start attacking Barshaleg, that'll keep them even more spread out.
My lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Without question, my lord. Approaching quietly. My lord.
For the light.
Alright. I think that's about it for this turn. Let's move on. Alright, looks like Rohan finally has some real armies again. Good to see that. I was really worried that their entire front was about to collapse, but they look like they can definitely hold out for a little longer. And now we are on turn 150, is that right? Strangers from distant lands, yep, the whole White Council thing again. So by next turn we have to make a choice. Are we going to keep the ring? I think the choice is either to let the ring be hidden or bring it to Mordor and the fires of Mount Doom. Yeah, let's keep you moving.
Over here, elves. Stay alert. Elven warriors.
I'm going to keep you along the border fort here. You just need to keep an eye on Mordor. I'll see what I can do to try to send some help to the Rohirrim, because Onodrith is extremely important. It's kind of a focal point for Mordor's forces. I'm going to have you guys build... Let's do roads now. And now that that Doomstack has been finished, we really need to get these troops moving. So I'm going to send out the catapults. All of these guys will start moving out. We'll get these archers moving too. Our Avengers. Let's start having you march westwards, shall we? Yeah, let's have you do this. It's going to cost us some upkeep, but we need to start moving against their settlements in the north.
Elves. Yes, my lord. Elven warriors. My lord. Swiftly, for the light. Come on.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. My lord.
So once these guys are able to team up with our troops over here, we've got already a very large force to contend with. Eladon will lead these troops to besiege Barshaleg. And then Asul will just have to be taken. Yeah, culture's at 21%. That's looking good. I might just have to leave Elrond there for now. But I really need a spy in this area. That's not good. Where are my extra spies down here? Yeah, if need be, let's get some more Scarlet Swordsmen.
Yes,
I'll have to send you north. I don't think the Dunedain have any other troops up here.
as you wish.
So let's just besiege this place now.
Engage! Put an end to this evil!
Have your weapons ready, elves.
And then I can definitely get the cavalry moving.
Yes, my lord.
What I could do is I could send this guy out to take over governorship of Asul. Because we're not going to lose that much money here if he leaves. So yeah, that just makes sense. Let's have you head up north. Before we do that,
Elven warriors. Elves. Elves.
alright, let's have you head that way.
Elves, we
You'll
must
build
give
me a
up.
border fort there too, just in case.
We will need that one.
For the light.
We'll leave all the infantry here.
Onward!
It's not much of a need to bring them up there with us. And then by next turn, Elrond can start pushing westwards for Bree.
Orders without
Likely we'll have to deal with a large Dunedain presence here,
Will only address you in battle.
but nothing too crazy. And the great thing about all this is that if we can take Bree and Mengelin down here too, this will be our perfect meeting point between our forces in the east and in the west. So Ecthelion will finally be able to do something here from the western front. Because this will help relieve a lot of pressure for him. In fact, taking Bree means if Elrond can take Bree and Mengelin, consolidate his hold here, and then threaten Fornos Darain up in the north, then this will give Ecthelion a lot more room to start marching north towards Anuminus. Now, my only concern is how quickly will the High Elves react since they're already there. So, will they come to their aid?
yes,
Because they already have a very strong army in Anuminus.
my lord. Approaching quietly.
How's money looking? Still looking good. Let's get this diplomat moving all the way this way.
Tomorrow,
I mean, we used to have a diplomat around this area, but not anymore. But I'm going to have you move down. Keep an eye on the elves here. Alright, so they're heading back up north. I mean, they could do so much with these troops, but they're just not going to do a thing. It's how the AI behaves with its Doom stack. Majority of the time, they don't really do much with it. Not from my experience. Alright, Imladris, so we don't have Plague in this area, which is great news. Let's start moving these troops up north. Will we? No, let's send you west. Let's send you west over this way, because the road is pretty safe here.
We will need that one.
Elves.
And then I'm going to send you guys...
Elves.
I'm going to send you guys out too. Why not? Let's get these troops moving. I'm going to get you guys retrained because you could use an armor upgrade. I still can't train any more troops here, but that's okay.
Yes, my lord. Elven warriors.
My lord.
Yes, my lord. Follow me.
I think we better go ahead and just besiege this place now. Even if they choose to attack us, we still have an enormous upper hand. I mean, even our City Watch is vastly superior to what they have with Goblin Infantry. So the numbers are going to be their only advantage, just their numbers alone. And that can be broken with our archers and catapults. Yeah, let's see if we can just besiege them. It's going to cost us some money with upkeep, but once we take this region, I can give it to the dwarves, making them even more powerful. And then I can make some money off of this because we can sell it for a huge fortune to Khazad-dûm. Because I know they can afford the price tag. Alright, so what are we doing here then? Alright, let's get great roads here. That'll be it for this. Again, nothing I can really do here in the far west. Things are pretty quiet, and I'm more concerned about pushing on the Dunedain as fast as I can. If Elrond leaves, how bad is it going to be? Oh, it's not even that bad. Let's just send him out now. So I propose we send out all of our best troops. Yeah, it's going to cost us a lot of upkeep, but it will be worth it. So I'm going to get Elrond moving now.
Elven warriors! Elves! Over here, elves! Scout the area! Onward! Come, my brothers!
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Alright, it's a bit of a gamble, but I'm going to get this cavalry moving towards Elrond now. We need as many good troops as possible to lead this charge. These guys will be forced to surrender shortly. And if need be, yeah, let's go ahead and start sending these guys up north too. Because I know these guys could be very, very useful to us. Yep, just keep making your way back home.
Conceal our movements.
Alright, I'm going to hold off on that. Because if Elrond can just get his forces moving towards Bree, we could probably take it within less than 2 turns. 2, maybe 3 maximum, but 3 is going to be a bit of a stretch. I think it could be done in like... Okay, that reassures me there. Good job, Rohan. Keep it up. Just defend Onodrith for like 20 turns, okay? Give me 20 turns. Okay, do I really need to come out to help these guys? I think they've got it in the bag, right? We'll save it just in case, but I don't think there's a need for us to intervene in this. Yeah, this would be kind of a pointless battle to fight. Okay, what's going on here? I mean, that's not a surprise. Okay, so carrying the ring is a heavy task. On the other hand, you are the only one capable to destroy it. Press accept if you wish to relinquish the one ring and let us hide it. Press decline if you believe you can take the ring deep into Mordor and cast it in Mount Doom to destroy it. The one ring. So if we decline, you'll receive several resources from the council to aid you in your quest and the gratitude of all good factions. If you press accept, there will be a small diplomatic penalty with every good faction, but you'll get rid of that cursed ring. We're going to accept the mission. We receive 10,000 coins and an additional 500 in the king's purse per turn. Yep, just gotta move the Barad-dûr and destroy it. Won't be too bad once we can finally focus on Mordor full time.
Your orders.
Elves!
Alright, you need to help keep an eye on these borders for the dwarves, because I'm worried about what the elves will do over here. But I'm going to go ahead and start taking these troops towards Mickle Delving. I think we're just going to start moving towards Hobbiton. That way we can help Ecthelion push on to Bree if need be. And then you guys got to build me a military garrison. Yep, Bree is maintaining a staunch defense here. I need you guys over here in Osul. Let's increase, and no, keep the taxes the same. Alright, how's culture looking here? 30%, yeah, it's doing better. I need to get you guys moving for sure. But now this road could look a bit perilous, because I don't know what to expect up here. I think I'll get you up here, see if you can hide from me. That's perfect. So you'll hide there. Now, if the Dunedain come down here to give us trouble, I mean, we still got plenty of good troops to help out. I don't think they're really going to need our help, but let's send this general over there just in case. Yeah, because by next turn, they'll have to fight us. And then I'll give them some more cavalry too, right? Do they really need it? Not necessarily. They've got enough cavalry. They could use more infantry. Infantry they're a little low on. And maybe some long-range archers, so I will give them these two guys to help out. Perfect. That helps the situation out a lot more. And then, can I expect any ambushes from this, any more troops in these woods? It's a good question, I'm not sure. Yeah, they got more troops moving in that direction. So the Dunedain are not going to give this up without a big fight. But let's go ahead and besiege these guys now. We definitely can't take that right away. That's going to be a while. We'll probably just have to hold out that siege the entire time. But I can get you guys moving. Let's start having you move up north. And you guys are ready to move. Let's get you moving too. Yep, and you have this place under siege. We can always get some more mercenaries if need be. And you guys are ready to start marching. I just need a general to lead you, so let's move this way, shall we?
For the light! Your will, my lord. Elves! Elven warriors!
Yeah, let's have you guys start heading towards Hobbiton then. Because eventually I would like to do something with Ecthelion's troops. And to help out with the income situation, let's put you guys in here. That might help us a little bit. I'm going to put you guys... Yeah, I don't think I can really afford to keep sending troops elsewhere at the moment. I mean, I could, but I just don't want to lose so much in income. Hall of Music gets us 2 for upkeep. Nothing else here, sadly. So we're not even getting that much in this town. I could get this cavalry moving, though. That would be cool. Let's get you up here, then. That way, Ecthelion's got some fresh cavalry to work with. Now, it's likely we're going to have some big battles to fight against the Dunedain before this turn ends. They'll likely have troops down here. I think they'll try to oppose us, because if they don't, then these guys will be completely on their own. And they've only got one more turn left. And then they're likely going to attack us here in Bree because they'll think that they have the upper hand numerically.
Let us settle matters on the field.
It'll be a big battle. Some casualties for sure, but I'm confident we can get Elrond some reinforcements quickly, especially if we can consolidate our hold over Asul and try to rush some reinforcements up there. I think we should just go ahead and start getting some of these guys ready now. Yeah, we already have some of these troops moving. That's good. Okay, do we feel confident enough in taking this? I mean, we could take it now, honestly. There's no need to drag this out. So let me save it like this. Because I don't think it makes any sense to keep it once we take it. Yeah, because the snow orcs hold this area, so would it make sense for us to take it now? I don't know. I mean, it's costing us a lot of money to keep the siege going. And then if we give it to Khazad-dûm, there's no guarantee they'll be able to hold it.
Yes, my lord. By the light of Elbereth.
Alright, let me see what it looks like if we do this.
Assail them!
War declared.
Defend these lands.
Claim it for the free peoples.
Oh, okay. So remnants of Agmar and dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Okay, I was a little worried there for a moment. I was like, wait, how did we go to war with the dwarves? They were helping us. Okay, so not gonna make much sense for us to keep it because the snow orcs will never stop attacking us here. So I'm gonna get you guys out. I just want to see what it would look like if we give this to the dwarves.
Yes, my lord.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, and their wealth is boundless, so let's see. They're bound to take it for 60,000, right? Heck, let's go crazy. How about 80,000? Come on, it's Goblin Town. You know they'll pay it. Okay, maybe they won't pay 80,000 then.
This won't be happening now.
Oh, come on, really?
Diplomacy has failed.
Well, let's try it again, see what happens.
Follow me.
Actually, I'll just keep the siege going. I'd rather just end this turn and just see what happens with the Dunedain. Because if we can take Bree, I'll be very happy to end tonight's stream taking Bree.
You can count on me as your ally.
My lord. My lord. My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
Come, my brother.
Alright, let's end this turn and see how the Dunedain respond. I expect a fairly big battle at Withertop, and an even bigger battle at Bree. So let's hope we can get both battles out of the way. Yeah, Rohan is wisely choosing to stay out of Edoras, because it looks like Mordor's not going to make a move for a while.
Our lands will be safe
Oh,
once more.
okay, so they chose not to fight.
Guard this area.
But now their presence looks stronger in the area. I would have preferred just to fight them and be done with it. But it looks like instead they're going to be heading towards Bree, so Elrond could be in some trouble if he doesn't get more troops there pronto. So that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I know. Gondor is just doing horribly. Okay, money's still doing great. That's good. Almost forgot about Gildor. Let's get Gildor moving. I would like to get some mercenaries. And I mean, it's going to be a while before we can really start advancing on our enemy. In fact, I think it would make sense if we send Gildor down south, because I don't mind keeping him on the field. He's a cavalry general, a brilliant one. So given the situation, it just makes sense to keep Gildor helping out Rohan. Alright, I'd like for you to keep an eye on our friends over here. We're about to move these troops in a new direction entirely.
Elves, my lord. Elves.
Now the real question is... Oh, wait, actually this guy, yeah, let's get you moving. I want you to start talking to the dwarves by next turn if we can. The real question is, once we attack Barshaleg, will they start sending troops from the south back up north again? I'm hoping that's what will happen.
Yes, my lord.
Because I know the rest of these guys, they're going to take a while to reach Barshaleg.
Elves. Yes, my lord. My lord.
Yeah, we might as well get this whole army moving now.
Right.
In fact, I think what I'll do is... I'll send you guys out with Mearnil, besiege Barshaleg over here. I might be getting a little too ahead of myself, but I would like to do this now.
Its end draws near.
Culture should be great here. 65, yeah, let's get this military infrastructure moving, folks. And then you guys are going to start moving out too to support the war effort. Yeah, I can get you moving.
My lord.
Actually, you'll stay behind. You're good staying behind.
Yes, my lord.
And then I'm going to get this cavalry moving over here just in case.
Yes, my lord. My lord. Approaching quietly. My lord.
Alright, so let's start having you move a little bit up north. So yeah, this road is a big problem. What we need to do is try to cut off the flow of reinforcements coming from the north, because all their troops coming down to 8 Bree, most of them seem to be taking, well, I would say a good portion of them seem to be taking advantage of this this focal point here. So all these main roads eventually lead here, and then this way towards Weathertop and eventually towards Bree. There could be an opportunity for me to take it now. Oh yeah, I can hire some mercenaries. I might just fight this battle now, because if I lift this siege and attack them here, I'm sure they'll be more than confident in fighting me.
It will be an honor defeating.
Yeah, it'll be a bloody one, but taking Bree will be a huge step forward. And something that we're going to need now that the High Elves are pretty much on our doorstep over here. And we have to start making some moves against Illuminus. Plus, we need the money too. And then I can use my troops here. Oh yeah, let's cut these guys off and completely annihilate them. That's a lot of siege equipment they can lose.
Yes, my lord.
And then Kiryatan is still holding on to this siege. Good on ya.
Yes, my lord. Without question. Yes.
Yeah, we should definitely cut these guys off.
I will only address you.
This is a perfect opportunity to ambush these guys here. I mean, not necessarily ambush, but we could definitely intercept them. In fact, we could just wipe them out with cavalry alone. I'll just have to get the rest of the cavalry out of here too to fight them. But let me try this first. Okay? I'm going to hire some mercenaries. We're going to get Elrond to lift this siege and force these guys onto the battlefield. So, not a whole lot of archers here, but the trebuchets and ballistas will be an issue. They still have Dunedain bodyguards. They'll be a problem too. Over here, not much better or worse, but a lot, actually a lot of siege equipment, so we got to figure out a way to stop these guys. Yeah, I got to find a way to destroy the siege equipment quickly, so it's a good thing Elrond's got some good cavalry here. But casualties will definitely be on the heavier side. But if we can take this with Elrond's army intact, then Bree will be ours. Alright, let's see what we can do here. The cavalry's going to have to be super fast and creative. I don't think they have as much cavalry to throw at us, but they don't necessarily need that to fend us off.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Alright. Alright, let's move this way, boys. Start moving down here now. Start bringing the fight directly to them. I want you guys to turn around pronto. Yeah, we're going to have to turn around pronto and hit these guys now. We're gonna hit them as soon as we can.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Son of a bitch. Okay, we gotta stop these guys. Damn catapults are gonna be a problem. You should have had more cavalry. Oh, dang it, Rangers, no. I didn't ask you to do circle, shoot, just attack. I'll just get out of there, I mean. Man, we got some real problems here. Okay. Okay, okay. We got some problems. Son of a bitch, these trebuchets. Okay. Lose formation. Lose formation, everybody. Lose formation. Gosh, we're gonna lose so many troops to these siege weapons. God damn it. Alright, I gotta get my Scarlet Swordsman up there. I can't keep taking hits like this. I'm gonna get Elrond out of there. Cavalry's getting butchered over here. I can only do so much to try to stop that siege equipment. Where are my rangers?
The
Yeah.
enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Alright, thank God the Sons of the Fallen are doing so well. We gotta stop that Dunedain cavalry. Man, they are really pissing me off with those damn catapults. Alright, they're trying to hit Elrond. That's what they're trying to do. Alright, hit him again. Come on, hit this trebuchets again. Don't let them fire back. Alright, Rangers, I need you to move around and hit that siege equipment. That's more important at the moment. Alright, it's enough of this partying around.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
Cavalry's doing well, but we're taking some losses here. Yep, get out of there. Get out of there. Why are they so scattered? No.
The enemy general abandons his. Our men have captured the
Oh,
enemy
thank
general.
God.
Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Alright, that's a captain dead. Okay. Silence that trebuchet. Damn it, they've already taken like several hundred of our troops. Silence those trebuchets. What is going on over here? Jesus, we're completely isolated over here. Alright, bounce back and forth. I cannot keep taking hits from these ballistas. That siege equipment is literally the only reason why we're taking such heavy casualties at the moment.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Rangers are doing great. Fall back. We'll hit them again soon.
Them back into the earth. Stand as one.
butchering my champions and my archers over here too. Damn it. My best troops, for some reason, we can't seem to kill these guys off fast enough. Come on, guys. Sending back the Avengers now. Alright, let's hit these guys again. I think we've silenced their siege equipment once and for all. That's good. Get out of there.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Yep, they're broken now. Did we kill that general? Okay.
The enemy general lies dead. That'll teach him to ride to war on a pony.
Alright, he's dead. Perfect. Alright, he's wiped out.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Oh, these guys must be exhausted. Alright, so that turned out okay for us. I mean, actually better than I probably estimated. I was expecting heavier losses from that. But that's the problem with the trebuchets. If they got too many of those catapults and trebuchets, they can just dish out so much damage. Alright, we're done here. So 23% losses. Army is still
Remember this
intact.
day. Remember it as the day of our most glorious
Yeah,
victory.
Elrond's leading the way. 230 casualties inflicted. Actually, no, he's not leading the way. The Avengers got 365 inflicted, I believe. Actually, no, that's the Mounted Sentinels, my mistake. The Avengers got 216. Protectors, the Avengers Order, that's the Phalanx unit, 294. And then the Rangers, 352. I'm hoping that's enough to be a wipeout. But now all Elrond has to do is just make sure he can properly defend it. It'll be a while before I can get some reinforcements out to him.
Stay in the tree.
Execute. Perfect. And now there's nobody left to defend it. We can just march right in.
Scatter them. Our lands will be safe once more. Claim it for the free peoples.
Alright, let's go ahead and keep taxes very high. Get some money out of this. We'll get a militia garrison going. Now, we still have to deal with these guys, but chances are they might fall back, especially if we take our garrison out of here and intercept their siege equipment. If we destroy all of that, it'll definitely make them a lot weaker on their march to Bree. Now, the cavalry is also in a good position to come over here and help out Elrond, so I'm going to send all the cavalry out. Because they took some casualties. Oh, they're still looking pretty good. Pretty solid. So I will give them... yeah, I'll give them 4 units of cavalry. That way Elrond's got a nice garrison there.
For the light. Elves, come on. Elven warriors, swiftly.
Now, with Bree taken, I can justify getting some more troops onto the field. Let's build some roads here. Actually, yeah, we should get an elite castern going here. That would be a better investment. Cheaper, too. I can try to get some more cavalry out of here, but might be time for us... yeah, let's get the more elite cavalry going. Might be time for us to start getting this garrison moving. Because we have a lot of good troops here, so let's move you guys forward. I'll have the champions and the archers join you too, and you'll just start making your way northwards.
Conceal our movements.
Eventually, we'll move on down to Mengelin as well. And then I want you to start marching north. Keep an eye on their movements up in Fornost Arrain. Because the next phase of this war will be the push for Fornost and Anuminus. So we'll have to rely on Mayarnil up here to make progress in the north on his own. I don't expect him to make a tremendous amount of progress. In fact, even if he doesn't take Barshaleg, I just need him to tie up forces in the north so that we can continue pushing in the west and eventually northwards. I think Fornost Arrain is their capital, right? Yep, that's their capital, so it's their most important city at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and save this, because I really want to take out these guys this turn.
Elven warriors.
Maybe I'll save this for tomorrow. We've done enough today. Let me see here. I would like to experiment with taking Goblin Town. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about taking Goblin Town, because again, if I give it to the dwarves, there's just not enough reassurance they can actually keep it. But I could use the cash flow. So let me try this. I'll take Goblin Town.
Assail them.
Yeah, we'll take some casualties there, that's okay.
Wretched armies. Enter it.
Alright, we'll... yeah, let's exterminate the population. We'll destroy this. I'm gonna get Eladon's army out of there. I'll negotiate selling it to the dwarves. I just want to see if giving them Goblin Town means that they'll get like an instant garrison to defend it. Let me see. 50,000? I mean, let's just see if they'll actually do 60,000. Alright, we're gonna have to go lower than 50,000 then. So I guess they don't put that much value on Goblin Town. Not like they did Angsul. Angsul, I think they gave me more money for.
I accept. Aye, farewell.
Okay, so unfortunately they don't get an instant garrison here, which kind of makes that a bit of a waste. I mean, the money is great, but I don't want the snow orcs to take it right away. That would be a huge problem. So we're better off just maintaining the siege for now until I can figure out a better plan for Goblin Town. Because I cannot afford to have that become a problem. The snow orcs are going to be a massive issue, especially if we're still trying to fight the Dunedain, the High Elves, and then technically Mordor to the south. So if we get drained into a war with the snow orcs, it's going to completely siphon us of our remaining resources.
Follow me.
Alright, 2 more turns and they're forced to surrender. Can I get Gildor moving? Nope, I can't.
Follow me.
It's got to wait 1 more turn. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save it here then. So for tomorrow, with our next stream, what we'll need to do is, to start off the stream, we need to intercept, not these guys, we need to intercept these guys first. That way we can destroy all that siege equipment. We might do something about these guys too. They don't look like too much of a threat, because if we can eliminate both of these guys, then we might be able to scare off the Dunedain into more of a defensive stance for a couple of turns. Once we can consolidate our hold over Bree and get some more troops over in Hobbiton, eventually we'll start moving northwards, but we do have to take Mengelin down here first. Yeah, we should definitely take Mengelin first. That way we can definitely consolidate our hold in this region. And then when we start pushing for their capital and Numinous up in the far north, then I'll have Miarnil over here. If he's taken Barschleg, I'll have him move down to Nokvo Ragla too. The only concern is I just have to get reinforcements over to these areas as quickly as possible. So I don't think that should be too much of a problem. I mean, we have so much money coming in per turn now, so we can justify recruiting more troops. The only problem is, I think a lot of our reinforcements will end up coming from cities that are still a bit far off. And then Kiryatan will have to hold on to this siege for a while. Not much I can really do there. Unless I want to take huge casualties taking Saloniac. But once we take Saloniac, then I can start moving Kiryatan up north to assist in the push. I don't want to give the Dunedain too much time to regroup, because we do have to start making the push for the capital and Numinous as quickly as we can. Because once these 2 regions have been taken, the Dunedain are going to be pretty much done for. I mean, this is already a tremendous feat that we've accomplished. In about maybe, what is it, 5 to 6 turns, we have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 cities and strongholds away from them. We have Saloniac under siege, and they're highly unlikely to actually relieve it. And so we're putting ourselves in a much stronger position to finally threaten their remaining large cities. And again, if Miarnil can do pretty well over here in the north and take Barschleg, that'll help us out too, because I can get more troops over to him. That shouldn't be a problem. Especially since I've got some other cities here where we can boost recruitment. The only issue I'm having right now is just Goblin Town. Not sure what to do about these guys. And then down here with Rohan, Mordor could be a problem for Rohan, and I may have to send out my cavalry to assist, because if they lose more territory here, that'll be very bad news for Rohan. And I don't want to be in a situation where we're forced to to try to fend off Mordor's attacks all along this riverfront, because that will put a lot of pressure on our troops, on our resources. But once the War with Mordor does start, at least we'll know that we'll be in a very strong position already, because we already have a lot of troops here, and we'll slowly build up our forces over time so that eventually when we're ready to start fighting Mordor, we'll just blitzkrieg our way across Rohan. Eventually just start making our way towards Minas Tirith and Caer Andros. But that won't be for a long while. We have to make sure the Dunedain are pretty much finished off. And preferably, I want the Dunedain Doomstack to be destroyed too, because I know they're going to get some big Doomstack once they're down to like only 2 regions left. Alright folks, well that is the end of my stream. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow when we continue with the next phase of our war against the Dunedain. Take care.